Hello, it's week 14, and I want to provide you with a recap of where you've been and then a projection of where we're going. So we have been working on a research project for the past few weeks about trust, technology, and truth. You chose one of these inquiry questions, and then with the help of Rin, our embedded tutor, and Michelle Hopper, our librarian, you've been finding sources through the Questa library databases. By the time you're ready to write your paper, you need to have at least 6 substantive sources that you located through the Questa library databases that enable you to address the question that you're trying to answer. This week, you're going to be working with Rin Leonard to come up with a thesis. So what that means is there's a series of assignments that ask you to create a claim that you can support given the information that you've learned from your sources. I'm asking you to submit a series of handwritten notes because that's the way I can make sure that you understand your sources and that you can use them ethically and logically to substantiate your argument. This week, I'm asking you to dive into a research paper that was written several semesters back. And this assignment, The Anatomy of a Research Paper, is intended to give you an example of a research paper that is bare bones down to the very basics of what a research paper entails. So in general, a research paper for college is organized with an introduction, there's background, there's body paragraphs, and these are the body paragraphs where you are giving your reader the reasons to believe the claim you make in your thesis. There's entertainment of objections, and then there's a conclusion. So this week, I want you to study this paper so in subsequent weeks, you can begin writing your own paper. And then by the end of the week, you'll have completed a series of assignments that allow you to come up with a thesis. So a thesis needs to be a clear, specific, and meaningful claim that you can support with evidence from your sources. This is a process, and if you trust me and go through the process step by step, by the end, you will be able to produce a 6-page college-level research paper that answers your inquiry question or a version of that question, and that is substantiated with sources from the Questa library database and has a list of citations at the end. Please send me any questions that you have and be prepared to work further with Rin, our embedded tutor, and with Michelle Hopper, our librarian. The 3 of us are totally invested in your success this semester. Thanks for watching.